What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tino here, and after showing you where we live and everything else that we showed you guys here yesterday on the channel, we're back in our normal spot, and we're going to talk today about all the news, the notes, the rumors, and all the shenanigans that are going down in WWE and AEW as we are getting ready for 2 huge weeks in wrestling, guys, as we have all in this week. And then next week, we got Bash in Berlin, as we will be continuing the road to the next big pay-per-views and everything else. So let's start. And before we start that week tomorrow, like I said, we're going to catch up. We're going to talk about a couple things. And I also am going to show you a few things that I did not show you yesterday because I kind of forgot to. So we're going to get to all that. But before we show you anything, let's talk about some stuff. Let's get to the chat. See how everybody's doing here today. Happy Sunday. It's TTW episode number 9. How have we done 9 of these already? I don't know. Oh, we got Michelle in the house. What's up, Michelle? Where is everybody? I don't know. Where is everybody at? Yo, what's up, Jadis? I am in time. Yes, I am. Always. I listen. Sometimes I just, sometimes stuff happens. Catch up. What about catch up? You got catch up? I don't know what you're talking about, Jadis. So let's get into it, and let's talk about some shenanigans that have went down this past week. We had some stuff go down on Raw, NXT, SmackDown, obviously leading into Bash in Berlin, leading into NXT No Mercy, the next NXT pay-per-view, and then we had Friday, obviously. We saw Roman Reigns get taken out by Solo, the New Bloodline, Jacob Fatu, and all of them. And it looks like our guy Roman Reigns is going to be out for another month, as he is not advertised until September 13th for another Raw. Catch up. I got you, Jadis. I understand what you're saying now. So, Roman Reigns, guys, does not look like he's going to be on the show until September. So, we just got him back, but it looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer until we actually see him weekly and monthly. So, Roman Reigns will be gone. We'll have to see what happens. We obviously will see what goes down next week. We have a tag team championship match with the Street Profits and the New Bloodline. We got a 6-woman tag team match and everything else like that. So we'll have to see. And obviously tomorrow on Monday, we'll see everything that goes down from the fallout of what happened with Dom, Judgment Day, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and all of them. We got the IC champion Braun Breaker after defeating Sami Zayn, who's going to step up. We got a 6-man tag team match with Odyssey Jones and the New Day taking on the Final Testament. So we'll have to see if the New Day breaks up because, guys, I don't know about you, but I could feel the attention with Xavier Woods on last Monday. So we will have to see what happens with those two and everything else that goes down on Monday Night Raw. So that was a little recap of all the shows. We obviously saw on NXT also. I can't forget about NXT. We saw Joe Hendry. We will be seeing him. Oh my God, who's in that triple threat match? He's in a triple threat match to see who faces the NXT champion, Ethan Page, at No Mercy. Who's in that? It's Wesley. Oh, it's Wes, Hendry, and who else is in that? Somebody let me know. But we got some things to talk about. So I want to ask you this question. And I got a few questions for you guys. I want to know, do you guys think that Dominic Mysterio is the greatest wrestling villain of all time? Because on Impulsive with Logan Paul this past week, Dominic Mysterio came out and said that he is the greatest villain of all time. And he said, next question, please. Do I believe that? No. Do I think he's definitely moving his way up to the top of the list? Yes, I do. Dominic Mysterio is going to be a great heel. He's been a great heel. And he's finally found himself. And he has put himself apart from his dad. So, Dominic Mysterio, I think he's a great heel. But I do not believe that he's the greatest of all time. So, Dominic, we're going to see a mixed tag team match with you, your daddy-o, with Liv Morgan, with Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley against Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. Who knows? Maybe Ray does come out during that match. That'd be crazy. So, we'll have to see what happens with that. But who is your greatest villain of all time? And who are you guys think some of the other greatest villains of all time are? So, just let me know that. And if you have not yet, I definitely listened to that Logan Paul podcast. It was very good, and it was very insightful. I also have another question for you. You have all these choices, and you can only bring one back. We got Jim Johnson, the Mixed Match Challenge, NXT, Creative Stages, Mercedes Moné, a.k.a. Sasha Banks, the Wing Eagled, Aleister Black, or SmackDown versus Raw. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments, you guys on Twitter, X, in the comments if you're watching on delay. Whenever you're watching this episode, I want to know and I want to hear from you. Which one do you want to bring back? I personally, very hard decision out of the 8 of them. Because I feel like it could go Jim Johnson, maybe, because I love his music. But man, do I want the SmackDown versus Raw video games back. So, SmackDown versus Raw is my choice. I'm taking C. Listen, SmackDown versus Raw, guys, there's nothing else to it. I wish NXT Black and Gold is pretty close, but I'm still going SmackDown versus Raw. We also have CM Punk making a little statement at the Fanatic Fest this past week. And while he was there this past weekend, we got all the great content creators there. We got Vibe. We got all of the great ones there. We got all of the superstars. We had Tom Brady. We had Gronkowski. We had CM Punk. And CM Punk had this to say. Remember when CM Punk was making fun of 2 nights at WrestleMania? Well, here he is now trying to get to have 2 matches at WrestleMania. And he wants to go night 2. He wants to go night 1 with Steve Austin and night 2 against The Rock. Or night 1 against The Rock and night 2 against Steve Austin. Let's do it. I just think it's so funny. And you guys know how much I love CM Punk. Just how he was making fun of the 2-night extravaganza and the things that he was making fun of when they were, and he was still in AEW. I don't know. I find it hysterical that CM Punk wants to go out there and he wants to have 2 matches on 2 nights of WrestleMania. I think more people should do it. Seth Rollins did it. Why can't the other people do it? You know. We also have some Mercedes Moné guys. She was spotted with 2 potential AEW signees ahead of All In. So I feel like there's only one answer for this. And this will lead into what we'll talk about, I guess, right now, because this very well could be it. But I'm very curious to see who you guys think it is. I'm going to say, and I did not find out, I tried to look to see exactly who she was spotted with to see if I could get an accurate thing. But I thought it'd be more fun just to guess. And then when we watch All In this week, we'll find out if it's true. So, we've heard a lot of rumors, and you guys see from the thumbnail that we're possibly seeing Bobby Lashley and MVP go to AEW. I think Bobby and Sasha were friends. I think. That could be wrong. And who knows? She could have been talking to somebody else. And if somebody does know who she was joined by, please let me know because I cannot find it. But Bobby is a free agent. They have done a lot of things with these superstars where they want to see them come and debut at pay-per-views. So we could very well see Bobby Lashley and MVP in AEW, which I think would be very exciting. And I think it would be very cool to see Bobby Lashley go somewhere. And as I say, I always talk about how I feel like it's better to be able to, you don't have to like everybody. You don't have to like everything. But if you have a favorite superstar and he's wrestling on a weekly basis, or if you have multiple wrestling superstars like us wrestling fans do, who cares what show? Who cares what night they're on? Just go and watch Bobby Lashley wrestle on AEW or on Saturday whenever they have an AEW show. Or if he goes somewhere else, go and show, and you go out there and watch him go out there and do his thing. So, Bobby Lashley going to AEW, I think is very cool. We'll have to wait and see when and if he does show up. I think it's only a matter of time because they don't have to, and I don't think that they have the 90-day clause anymore. So, Bobby Lashley hopefully shows up in AEW, and it could very well lead into what Mercedes was doing. I don't even, like I said, I was just being more hypothetical on that one. So if anybody's got any predictions on who it could be that shows up with Mercedes Moné, let me know in the comments. Let me know who you think will show up at All In. We will have an All In preview show. We will be live for All In like we are for the pay-per-views. So get excited for that this upcoming week. But what do you guys think? Who is Mercedes with? Does Bobby Lashley show up? And what is going to go down at this week in All In? We're going to find out. And there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be going down. So, I'm going to go and look up because, honestly, I have not fully looked at the card for, again, we know, guys. You guys know. I mean, it don't matter how many shows, how many whatever, how many months there is. They will always add a match the day of the show. So, let's go check out how many matches that there are right now. No, All In, not all out. All In, there we go. So, London, England, Wembley Stadium. We have 10 matches right now. So, we are not going to be doing these on a simulation because obviously you cannot download creatable superstars right now because they're all bald. So, I don't want to have a bunch of bald AEW guys. Even though it could be kind of funny, I really don't want to just take up that space on my computer, So, we're going to have to wait for that. But we'll still be here for the pay-per-view, and we will do a preview show to talk to you about all of this and all of the stuff that will go down on AEW in Wembley Stadium on and this weekend. So, let's get to the chat. We have a few more things to talk about, and then we're going to tell you the schedule for this week, and then I'm going to say goodbye until tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. So, let's get to the chat. September what? What's in September? I didn't see this, and he was supposed to be this Friday, but I guess not. Is that when Xavier will? Yes, I think we're going to see the New Day breakup officially, and there was already a report out that they could very well have been, and they are going to be. Monday will be the last time we ever see a New Day faction. Joe Hendry, Wesley, and who? Oh, that's right, Pete Dunne. There we go, Pete Dunne. Yeah, that's who it was. I forgot. Pete Dunne's doing SmackDown. Pete Dunne's doing everything right now. So, that's right. It's Pete Dunne. Thank you, Jadis, for that. So, keep watching NXT, guys. Good stuff. Alistair or Sasha? Alistair or Sasha? Good choice. I wouldn't be mad. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad at any 8 of them, to be honest. Would not be mad at it at all if we saw any of those have it and go out there and happened. Because I just personally would love to see SmackDown versus Raw come back. So, we saw Rob Gronkowski at the Fanatics Fest. The Fanatics Fest is something that I definitely should go to next time. And I low-key didn't realize it was just like a convention for White Sox, that's Sox Fest. It was a fest for WWE. Other things, obviously. But there were a lot of WWE stuff. A lot of WWE people there. A lot of the great, like I said, content creators. A lot of the people that were, that have been in NXT. Major superstars. Q&As. CM Punk got asked a bunch of questions. He did also announce that a apparently the superstars are now able to use an app to request days off. So I guess that's kind of cool that now they are able to request days off. They're able to not have to worry about working as much. They don't, or not, I guess not as much, but if they need some time off, they can go out there and they could ask Triple H, or they could sign up in the app, and it makes life probably so much easier for these people. So that's fantastic stuff right there. And that's what you love to see, because it's probably very difficult sometimes to be doing and dilly-dallying and all the shenanigans that happens. So I just do believe that, yeah. So let's continue on with the chat. I got to find my screen. I don't know where it went. Where did it go? Uh-oh. So while I get back to my screen. Seriously, where did it go? Oh, there it is. There we go. We're back on the screen. Now let's get back to the chat. When will the Lucha Bros show up? That, Jadis, is a very good question, because honestly, I personally do not know when they will show up, but I do believe that it will not be a matter, and it will be only a matter of time before they do. Now, do I believe they will go right to WWE? I mean, they could. Maybe they are the ones to take off the tag titles from the Bloodline. Maybe we see them take the titles off of Judgment Day on Raw. We very well could, but I also don't want to put it past them to go down to NXT. And I think that, again, you could say what you want about NXT or whatever, this or that, but I mean, NXT is kicking butt right now. And there's been a few times that I feel like lately NXT has been a lot better than Raw and SmackDown. So, Lucha Bros, I think it's only a matter of time. It just depends on when is that. What about, and also we got the machine, the MCMG. We got the Motor City Machine Guns. I was going to say Motor City Machine Guns. There we go. Peyton Manning was there, Rob Gronkowski, Steve Amell, Little Baby, Travis Scott. There are a lot of people there. That's what I'm saying. I think that would be something really, really cool to go to and do like a vlog on and be able to like hang out with people, meet a few people, take pictures and all that good stuff. So we'll have to definitely try to check that out. We'll see what happens. But yeah, they had a lot of people there. Even if you weren't a wrestling fan, like I said, they had like Jada says down there, they had a lot of people there. I wonder how big this building was to be able to Jadis, you're not nice. I wonder how big that building was. I don't know. I wonder if it was big enough. WWSers were the only ones to sell out at Fanatics. That just proves us wrestling fans are psychotic, because not many people do that, and not many places go and they have themselves a different type of situation to where you can go and do that. So, it's crazy that wrestling does that sometimes. See what I said about Paul Heyman? Want to talk about that? What'd you say about Paul Heyman? I did not see what you said about Jadis. Rewrite that. I did not. Where'd you write about Paul Heyman? Yeah, I didn't see that. Rewrite that question. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The Jadis, the Roman thing. Yes, you're right on that. You did say. Okay, that's. I was just confused for a second. It took me a minute. Oh. I sent that. Okay, that's right. I sent that to you. That's right. Okay. You're right. I thought I had it, but I guess it did not save. Oh, you know what? I think I actually still have that. I didn't. No, I did not. Where did I send that to you at? No. We're gonna find it. I'm gonna go grab it. But we do still have a few more things to talk about. So let's talk about that. And let's and I will get that other picture in that me and Jadis were talking about while I do that. So let's get to the next news. And it's not so good news if you're a Samantha Irving fan, guys, because it looks like the streak is over and Samantha's no longer making thirst traps. After a full year, I have officially retired from Hump Day. A Hump Day photos dumps is what she's putting. Yes, this is what we're talking about. Samantha Irvin is retiring from her Hump Day photo dumps of her, But guys, this is a sad day. Samantha Irvin, we don't get no more Wednesday photo dumps. That's sad, We're gonna need some of that. But Samantha Irvin living her best life with Ricochet. Ricochet out here recreating the Buddy Matthews or the Buddy Murphy, like he's flipping the next big thing out here. So I'm irritated with that. I want to be Buddy Matthews. No, I'm just, yes, kind of. No, yes, no. Anyway, but let's get to it and let me get that photo up that I was talking about with Jadis. For some reason, it's saved in a different folder, I should say. And let's talk about it. From WrestleOps, Paul Heyman had this to say about, and while he was interviewed at the Fanatics Fest. I could not imagine someone coming in this era and saying, yeah, I've seen enough of the bloodline. Enough of them. All right, Roman, thanks a lot. See you later. Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman also said that Roman Reigns may not be alone and that there may be somebody coming with him that may not be Jimmy. Could we see Zilla Fatu? We very well could. And it would be a beautiful day to see that bloodline just continue to grow, continue to go out there and go do their things. And just have the bloodline is amazing. So, I can't wait to see where the storyline goes. And I'm just excited to see what everything happens with this. Because it's going to be a crazy week, a crazy few months leading to Bash in Berlin, leading to the pay-per-views, Bad Blood, Survivor Series, next year's WrestleMania. It's going to be a good all time. Also, speaking of the bloodline, we got a new Ula Fala necklace as Jay, I should say, gets a blue one. So now we got blue, we got red. Which one you like more? Are you yeet? Give me yeets in the chat for Jay and give me, I was going to do a Roman one, but give me the yes for Roman Reigns. So yeet for Jay or yeah for Roman. If you are a member of the channel, we got a lot more members now, so we can start using it, and you guys can start using them a lot more. And as we add more, but guys, blue yeet for Jay or give me the yeah for Roman Reigns. Let me know which one you want more, the blue or red. I kind of like the blue one, but the red one is the OG one. So I think I'd probably go with the red one. So that is all the stuff that I got here for you. We could obviously talk more a little bit about Bobby Lashley possibly going to AEW, because who could Bobby Lashley go out there and fight? I would love to see Bobby Lashley against MJF. We could see him against Swerve Strickland. We could see him go up against Chris Jericho. We could see him go up against other people that I think would be very good, and that would be exciting to watch. I also think that we could very well be seeing another debut that, we possibly have been talking about, that we possibly don't know when he will and if he will show up, but he possibly will, and very well could it all in, is Mr. Ricochet. We were just talking about Samantha Irvin. Guys, Ricochet could show up at All In, and maybe he was one of the guys that was with Mercedes Moné. We could see Shane McMahon show up, for goodness sakes, guys. Like, we'll talk about it on the preview show, but there is a very good chance that we see Shane McMahon come up and come out and show up at All In and London, and I could see them making that a huge, big thing, and all you hear is, here comes the money, 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 and then, yeah. So, we'll have to see what happens at All In. If there's anything that I've missed, if you guys want to talk about it, please let me know in the chat. But that is all that I have here for you. So we're going to go through the chat one more time, and then I'm going to let you know what we got going on for the schedule this week. And then I'm going to say goodbye for the rest of the day. And then I'll see y'all tomorrow when we come back here and we watch Monday Night Raw. So let's go through that schedule real quick. I do only have 2 thumbnails finished, so you're not going to see all the thumbnails. But we're going to tell you the schedule anyway. So tomorrow, it's Monday Night Raw, guys. Come and hang out as we watch Odyssey Jones, The New Day, go on, and they take on Final Testament. We got Alba Fire and Isla Dawn defending those tag titles. Daddy's Girl, Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom Dom. We're going to continue that as they are continuing their road to Bash in Berlin. We got Pete Dunne and Sheamus. That's why I forgot, because Pete Dunne's facing Sheamus. He's facing guys on NXT. Pete Dunne doing it all. So, we got that. Tuesday, we have, and we will be doing and we will actually be doing, what will we be doing on Tuesday? Oh, that's what we're going to be doing. Tuesday, we are going to be doing a way too early WrestleMania 41 prediction show to spice it up a little bit. And no, guys, I did not forget. I was just trying to joke around there. So, Tuesday, we got the WrestleMania 41 prediction show, as I'm going to give you my way too early predictions on what happens and what could happen at WrestleMania. We're going to talk about it. We'll let you know what we got and everything else like that. So that's what we'll be doing Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday, we'll be doing a video game stream. We're going to come here for a few hours. We're going to play some video games, play some 2K, play some more matches as we get ready for the shows. We watch a little bit of AEW. We're going to go from 7 to 9. So I'm just going to watch Dynamite, play some games, have a good time. And then Thursday, we'll have ourselves a doubleheader, as we'll have a preview show for All In. We'll have the Southside Boys. We actually will have the Southside Boys first. And then on Thursday night, we're going to have the All In pay-per-view show, as we're going to talk about it. And we're going to give you all of our predictions for that. And then Friday, we'll be here for Friday Night SmackDown as we continue with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, the New Bloodline, and Roman Reigns, what's next and what's going to happen. So we'll be doing that. And then next week, next Saturday, is next Saturday. When is All In on Sunday? All In on Sunday, right? So let me make sure, because I think it is. I just want to make sure, because I just saw it, but, sometimes I forget. So it is taking place on the 25th, and that is next Sunday, right? Yeah, so next Sunday, we will be here live for AEW Dynamite, my goodness. AEW All In, the pay-per-view, Saturday. We will not be doing anything Saturday. I'm going to take the day off, keep that day open in case something comes up, or I do come up with an episode idea. So no episode on Saturday, and then on Sunday, we'll be here all day for the pay-per-view. We'll be watching it, and then we'll be getting you ready next week for a episode and a pay-per-view week show, and we have Bash in Berlin. So this will actually be the last TTW episode for the next 2 weeks, as we have pay-per-views on Saturdays, we have pay-per-views on Sundays, we have a lot of things that will be going down. So the next TTW episode, and they will actually be going to Saturdays starting in September, because we have football. We'll be talking football. We'll be doing football games and everything else like that. But that will be a September problem. Let's get through August first. So, no episode the next 2 weeks. And then the episodes will begin back here on the channel September 7th on Saturdays. Every Saturday, TTW still coming your way. So, a day early. And then on Sundays, we'll be having football. So, that's what we'll be doing. I may do an episode after possibly September 1st, possibly for Bash in Berlin post-show, but I may go on somebody's show, and I also have a bunch of fantasy football drafts. So I got to see what time all that starts and what time all the shenanigans. So we may have a post-show for Bash in Berlin, and All In. We'll talk about a little bit of All In too, even though it will be a week after. So that's what we got for all of that. But that's just the schedule for this upcoming week. So let's get back to the chat. Let's give away the MVP. And let's get through, and let's have a good time. So there's like nothing. And listen, Jadis. Listen, Jadis, why are you so angry? What happens tomorrow? I definitely think the New Day breaks up officially. I think we see more shenanigans with Liv and Dom. We're going to be having is the Miz facing somebody? No. But well, that's what else we'll have to see if Bronson Reed goes out there and if he beats anybody else up, because Bronson Reed has been going crazy as of late and just destroying everybody. We'll also have to see what happens with R-Truth if he's okay. And what's next for Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six? I mean, they could go after another faction. We could see Bo go after somebody, Uncle Howdy. Maybe, I know it'd be stupid. No, not stupid. But I definitely could see it happening. Watch them have two members of the Uncle Howdy group some point in the next few months go after the tag titles. I would not be surprised. What's next for the Terror Twins? I think what happens tomorrow with all of that, to be honest, I think it's just happening throughout the whole entire show. I think we're going to see stuff throughout the whole day, throughout the whole night, throughout the whole show. The 3-hour show, probably every 20 minutes, they'll go to a backstage segment and then watch them end up at the end and watch them end up in the ring at the end of the show. That's what I'm going to say. I do not think that they bring anybody else in. No. I think it leaves and I think it stays with them. And I think that that's all it is, and that's who it will be. Who helps Roman out? Jimmy, Zilla, Paul Heyman, Sammy, Jay. Roman's got a lot of help. But the problem with Roman is it seems like we ain't going to be seeing Roman Reigns anytime soon for a little bit and a short period of time. So, we'll have to see what happens with Roman. We miss Roman. I want to see Roman Reigns back, but Roman Reigns is going to be gone, guys. Like I said, at least he's not advertised. But, again, you really don't know also. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with that to see what exactly does and if that is even true. Tune in for these answers. Yes, sir, Michelle. Tune in to Raw. Turn into SmackDown. Turn into NXT. Turn into all the shows this week for the show of shows and everything else that will be going down. We're going to hopefully find out more answers as we on the road to Bash in Berlin. Football. We got football back. Yes, we do, Jadis. September 1st, we will be. And as I said, that is the Sunday. That is the last Sunday without the NFL football in action. So, starting that Sunday, as I said before, guys, we'll be doing another video like we did last year when we released the schedule for the football season on actually, I'm going to be doing the schedule release for the football season at the next week at the end of the week. So you guys will know when we will be live for what shows and when those shows will be. So, football schedule coming very soon. Because, guys, it's time to bear down, baby. Chicago Bears going to the World Series. We winning it all. Oos. It's going to be my hope. Don't worry. What am I not worrying about? We got Golden Sponge in the house. What's up? Appreciate you, Golden Sponge. Appreciate because you golden, my guy. Appreciate you. But, guys, that's all we got here for you today. So, it's not going to be an hour long. It's going to be this short of an episode. We'll keep it all short and sweet today. Because, like I said, I want to go rest. Get ready for the week, the next 2 weeks. That is the craziness. That is WWE and AEW. As we got a lot of shows to do. A couple double headers, and a lot to get to. So, let's give away today's MVP, and let's give it to Michelle for answering some good questions, asking good questions, saying bear down, baby, and just always being here. And she is the queen of Tino's Town. So, Michelle, appreciate you being here. You're the best. And just thank you so much. So, guys, I want to say thank you all so much for coming here and hanging out with me. But before we go, if you have not yet, and if you had not had time, and if you were busy yesterday, I need you to do one thing for me besides what the other stuff I'm going to tell you to do. I need a lot for you guys to do for me. But please, help your boy Tino out and go check out his house tour as I bought a house, guys, and we had a little tour of the house. There were a few things that I missed and a few things that I actually do want to show you guys. So, leading into this, I'm going to be bringing the Tino Cam back in here for a second, and I'm going to show you a few things because I low-key forgot to show you, and it kind of made me mad. So, go watch the house tour. But before we go, we're going to get the Tino Cam back in, and we're going to show you a few things that we missed here on the channel before we go. So, let me get the Tino Cam back up, and let me take you over to the side, and I'll show you a few other things if you did not see yesterday. So, we'll do that and all of that good stuff. But first, yeah. So, let me do that. Got to get the Tino Cam in. Let me make sure it's the backup camera. So you guys may see my I'm going to try not to show you my feet. Nobody wants to see my feet. I forgot to put socks on, so I don't got socks on right now. My bad. But let's go take a look, and I'm going to take myself, or I guess I got to enter the studio, right? That'd probably be good, right? Enter the studio, Tino. So, okay, well, that's the wrong studio. Oops. That's not the right one. Oh. No, see. Okay. So, hold on 2 seconds. Michelle said, good night, Michelle. Good night, Michelle. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Michelle. So, now let's enter. And let's do the now let's switch it over to the Tino Cam. That was bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Please, hopefully your eardrums are okay. That was bad. I'm sorry about that. But, guys, I wanted to go over here and show you this because I completely forgot to show you this. We were talking about the bloodline, and we were talking about all this. And I don't know why it automatically entered. It should not have done that. So, hopefully you guys are still here. Hopefully that didn't scare you all the way. But we have the Bloodline family. We got The Rock. We got Bald Rock. I put a Bloodline shirt on. We got Rikishi. We got an older, where we got the like the newest Rikishi, like older Rikishi, or younger Rikishi, older Rikishi. We got Samu and Fatu. Right, Samu. Yeah. We got Umaga. We got Rocky Johnson. We got Jimmy and Jay, the Bloodline. We got Roman, Paul Heyman, Rosie, and 2 Solo Sikoas. And then in here, if you go, we got Liv and Dom Dom. We got Dominic Mysterio, 2 Dominics. We got Ray. We got Cody, Dusty, and Brandy. And then we got the Judgment Day, all of the Judgment Day. The original members. I'm missing Edge, but he's here somewhere. I just didn't put him in the case. So, we got all of this, but that was just something that I did not show you guys, and I actually wanted to show you. So, we also have this. If you guys did not see, I wanted to show you also. I forgot to. You guys saw the fireplace and all that good stuff. But I didn't show you my WWE DVD collection, guys. We got a WWE DVD collection. All my DVDs. And then I got my toy spinner belt that I've had since I was like 10 years old. So, we have all of that. But, guys, another just a quick view of the house. If you have not gone and seen the house tour yet, definitely go and check it out. We go in deep depth of everything. But I'm going to take the Tino Cam off now. There's Nala. What's up, Nala? Nala, you got to go outside. Now you got to go outside. Go outside. You got to go outside. 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 Man, now that you no. We go outside in a second. So, we back. I thought I'd just show you guys real quick. I'm sorry about the thing. I don't know what happened there. That was awful. I'm so sorry. It was only for a second though. So, we good and we back. So, I want to say thank you to all you guys coming here, hanging out with me here today, talking a little Tino's time, showing you a little more back behind the scenes and everything else. So, guys, thank you all so much. Now, go follow all the social medias. Go and make sure that you become a member. You leave a super chat or two. Make sure you go and get yourself some merchandise, all that good stuff, if you can. Remember, none of it is necessary. Everything is free. You can hit the like button. It is free. You don't necessarily have to do anything that I ever tell you to do. You just have to. I appreciate you. So, you don't have to do any of that if you don't want to, but you can if you feel like you know, yeah. But you know what you can do for free? You can hit that like button on all the social medias. Hit the like button on this episode. You can subscribe on the road to 3K. And lastly, guys, make sure you go turn that notification button on so you know when we go live next, which will be tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw. Guys, enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you for a new week as we begin All In Week here on the channel. Have a great Sunday, and see you tomorrow.